as a star among the midnight sky. All the pressure blinded me, but now I see I'm not different from the rest. You said I'd fly away, but my walls have kept me down. Now I'm lost and I'm afraid, and I'm close to hit the ground. You said I'd fly away. You said I'd fly anyway, but I keep on falling. You said I'd fly anyway, but I keep.
हेलो 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 आ गया वापस आ गया। आवाज आ रहा है मेरा? अरे जोई भाई कैसे हो? वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। इसके बाद जीटीए करेंगे यस करेंगे। अब मेरा वो लेट चला गया था तो वो एंड हो गया मेरा स्ट्रीम। कोई नहीं, फिर से शुरू करते हैं। चलो लेट्स गो गाइस। जीटीए खेलेंगे भाई, जीटीए या बॉय। अच्छा ये वाला स्टोरी मैंने देख लिया है, स्किप करने का ट्राई करता हूँ।
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your side?
We saw you in the Pensive in Green.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
Okay,
I did.
Let's go.
I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They...
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt...
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
That there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Yes. पढ़ाई को मत भूलना।
Before you go...
हाँ जी। यही से था। Yes. Let's go.
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Let's go. आज तो GTA भी खेलना है भाई। मजे भाई साहब आ गया। ऋतु चेंज होती हुई, पर्यावरण में परिवर्तन आता हुआ हॉगवर्ट्स में। दादा की करबे खाना खा रहे हो ठीक है
I should ask Sirona at the Three Brum.
About a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may
डायरेक्ट
be
नेट में से जाते हैं यस लेट्स गो
Portraits in the castle don't always have something.
देसी देसी ना बोलिया कर छोरी रे इस दूध
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
देसी की फैन ये दुनिया हारी रे देसी देसी ना बोलिया कर छोरी रे इस देसी की फैन ये दुनिया हारी है ये क्लास है वाह
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts.
Okay.
I like to think it enriches his experience.
ये देखो
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast food?
हो गया भाई कितने ब्रश खा ले
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
yes
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss
कौन आ रहा है
Sweeting,
भाई
why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
कौन है अच्छा ये अबे ये क्या है बे
Oh, couple of knees or whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
pussies pussy
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Ugh, tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name
हेलो
is
रेजी भाई
Persephone.
कैसे हो आवाज आ रहा है
Her
मेरा
name is
Hello, Babu.
Persephone.
That's really not funny.
बकचोदी कर रहा है ये लौंडा
Let's go.
हाँ आ रहा है फिर ठीक है कोशिश
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald. The measles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
रेडी नहीं हो उठा ले बाबू ये मार क्यों रहे रे ना तेरा क्या है अभी
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beast lesson?
કરિયા છે આના માટે ટેગ ચેન્જ કરી રહ્યા છે આના માટે म्हणजे मैं कुछ समझा नहीं Alok bhai, kaise ho? Welcome to the stream. I enjoyed it.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Hey, over here. Come on.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
Go with Poppy. Let's go, Poppy.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Okay, Poppy.
Really? Well, thank you. I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
Like Mardena Vallo. You even like the stream.
Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
ठीक है, Poppy.
Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
Okay, Poppy.
stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
में भी लड़की के साथ जा रहे हो, पटा लिया क्या? क्या बता? नहीं, मैं कोई और पटाऊंगा. यस, झुकना पड़ेगा. झुक के रहना पड़ेगा. Yes.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Babu. Babu is in mood. ये भाग गया रे.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Okay. जीजी लड़की मेरे जादू टोना वापस लाने दो यहाँ से यस सीधे रास्ते चलो भाई भाई जी परीक्षा What is परीक्षा परीक्षा क्या है ये परीक्षा क्या है अब असाइनमेंट तो वाह ट्विस्ट।
Levioso.
ये चालू हो गए। ये देखो स्केरी निकल। ये देखो Easy भाई, up to you. Square venom. मगर क्यों?
Protego. Revelio.
ब्रूम परचेस करनी है ना, हॉग्समीड जाना है तो पहले हॉग्समीड चलते हैं भाई। मैप में देखो हॉग्समीड यस लेट्स गो। गुल्डू ये तो तू इनको संभाल ले या मैं ही करूँगा चैट। यहाँ पे देख लो देख ही लो भाई, देख ही लो। मैंने बोला ना up to you, up to you, up to you.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Hogsmeade आ रहा है। बहुत दिनों बाद आया ना, रेंडर होगा। रिडीम नशा। ये मेरा आवाज आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा? हेलो विनोद, कैसे हो? वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। ये मेरा आवाज नहीं आ रहा? रिडीम मोये आ रही है। अरे फिर रिडीम क्यों करता है? आगे भाई, चैट में आगे यस। अरे यार मेरे झाड़ू का दुकान किधर है? ओलिवेंडर नहीं। गद्दारी घर पे रेजी भाई। ये देखो आलस है से आपको पता लगे जाए मैं आया हूँ। अरे वाह ये भी ठीक है। GTA 5 वालों ने मुझे $1 मिलियन ना दे के गद्दारी कर दी, कंप्लेन करी। आज देखते हैं क्या बोलते हैं। गद्दारी देखा बहुत उड़ा रहा था ना मेरे को। GTA 5 मेरे को 2 मिलियन भी दे दिए विनोद। ऐसे खेलेगा क्या विनोद? आज शाम को खेलने वाले हम लोग। तेरे को खेलना हो तो बोलना, मैं जॉय बाय और ये होंगे शाम के स्ट्रीम में। अबे किधर से है रास्ता?
New face.
छड़ी दिखाओ, छड़ी नहीं झाड़ू दिखाओ।
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned. Thankfully, with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
असली में तो आपका ही नुकसान हुआ। अबे भेड़िया ठीक है भाई।
Sounds quite the array of brooms.
Brooms दिखाओ।
I'll have a look around. Thank you.
झाड़ू दिखाओ झाड़ू।
What are we looking for today?
ये 600 का है, ये 600 का है, सब 600 का ही है क्या? 500। कौन सा है? स्पीडी कौन सा है? लाइट टच क्वाइट लिटरली। अब इसमें से
That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality.
यही है। कितने बजे खेलोगे? आई थिंक 5 बजे, 4:45-5। यही खरीद लेता हूँ।
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements.
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What's that?
मैं जा रहा हूँ, बाद में आता हूँ। ठीक है। मैं भी ये जल्दी एंड करूँगा। जल्दी मतलब फिर GTA भी करूँगा तो ये पूरा फिर मैं शाम को भी देखूँगा इसको। आज तो अभी थोड़ी देर के लिए ही आया हूँ। Sounds worth it.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Okay,
How
Babu.
unconventional.
Hey.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
30 रुपए
I
40 रुपए
can't
का
help but
डिस्काउंट
admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
अरे वाह एक कॉस्ट्यूम मिल गया है। एक मिनट दो। मेन आउटफिट। अरे इसी में पूरी स्टोरी देखना है, पर टू टायर्ड जानना पड़ेगा विनोद। हाँ वो स्ट्रीम भी करके आया भाई। पूरा स्टोरी थोड़ी देख।
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Revelio. Revelio. तो भाई यहाँ पे ये रहा। मेरा बूम 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 बूम। ब्लूमस्टिक किधर है मेरा? भाई छड़ी किधर से लाऊं मैं?
Revelio.
ना पैसा देके छड़ी लिया है तो छड़ी मेरा छड़ी। केयर मेनू में आएगा ना। लेकिन इसको कैसे? How can I use broomstick? एक मिनट दे दो यार। एक मिनट रुक जाओ। Okay, got it. Ha! कुल्लू भाई वीडियो में क्यों हैं? वादियों में क्यों घूमेगा? कहाँ
Castle must have been quite stately in its time.
Let's go Quidditch. Woo!
If it isn't Slytherin's newest broom talent.
Yes, buddy. मेरे को पता नहीं उतरना कैसे है. कैसे उतरना है? कैसे उतरना है? उतरना कैसे? उतरना कैसे? प्लीज बता दो. दबाना है भाई. क्या easy है तो मजाक कर रहा हूँ. हाँ बता क्या करना है?
Hello, Imelda. Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You can't be what passes for Slytherin these days. Pfft, ragged old hat's dropping its standards. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Slytherin.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
This is rather fun. Little things I'm getting used to.
I missed the ring. मैं फिर से मिस कर दिया. अबे क्या है? बूस्ट बूस्ट
Excellent. Made it.
बूस्ट तो सीखना पड़ेगा.
Excellent. Did it. This is rather fun. Brilliant. Ha! Good. I've got this.
Easy था ये तो.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
I don't want respect from the likes of you.
Yes.
All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin.
I don't need.
Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
I don't need to.
I never thought someone would ever best him out this time.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
Where do the professors
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
I had plenty of opportunity to pursue anything I wanted. What the teachers would...
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
आ गया.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Hello again. I've got spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready. Ha, stop by the shop when you can.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
सो के उठता है साला टाइम पे ही नहीं होते हम.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon,
I don't know
Hogwarts
why.
caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. From what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving.
I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used the boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to... Scoundrel. Incendious. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me? Revelio.
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Allahumma.
Alohomora.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Revelio.
सब चीजें उठा लो यार, सब कुछ नहीं छोड़ूंगा.
If I catch a student in here, punitive measures will be taken.
How are your students getting along?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and asphodel.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
It's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
You say that every year, Matilda.
Chup chup.
Revelio. Leviosa.
I wouldn't. What trickery are you up to?
Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Hedgehog and Hyssop wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Anyway, I'm not afraid of goblins, Lillian. My marks in Professor what that class is for. She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone, troll? How dare you speak to a prefect that way? I'm a prefect too, quit. That's the house point. You really can't do that. You can't. A prefect's job is never
अबे
done.
लोड़ू क्या कर रहा है बहन के लोड़े? अरे प्रियांशु भाई कैसे हो? वेलकम वेलकम ब्रदर. निकल जाना भाई, क्या कर रहा है? 3 माले चढ़वा रहा है मेरे को.
That you are commanded at once.
हद है भाई, मेरे को दिखा ही नहीं है बहन चोद. लड़ने जैसा मिशन है फिर भी इतना टाइम लग रहा है. जल्दी कर भाई, मेरे को GTA भी खेलना है.
Protego!
Hello, 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 hello.
Students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacular. Not at the moment. The students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Not Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I
भाई
had
थोड़ा सा भी हिल रहा हूँ, मेरे को डाउट पे जा रहा है.
I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules.
It's a majestic sport. Encompasses the whole of the human condition.
एकदम silent हो.
How's that?
Well, all of the teamwork and flying about and the golden snitch. Rather a lot like life, isn't it?
Oh, I suppose.
I suppose you should.
I'm afraid I need to reach you out.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
भागो रे भेंचोद, ये तो नीचे आ रहे हैं।
If I catch a student in here, there will be consequences. Excellent defensive skills.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Levioso.
nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. I should dismount here. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I've always said...
They come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves. Who says crime doesn't pay? Why, I'm practically swimming in...
Betting on the dragon fight was the best decision I've made yet.
Want to learn it? I heard something. Nothing to poach in Arrowshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble if you ask me. Legs are far too brittle.
Incendio.
You little soddless. You've made a mistake. No one hides from me. I'll spot you like a streeler.
Incendio. Petrificus totalis.
Was that your best? You can't stop me. Your spells glance off of me. Someone there.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
पार्टी आ रहे वेलकम रिजी भाई दादा 94 टोटी CR7 क्या मैं समझा नहीं मेरे को उतना नहीं आता रे बंगाली CR7 मिला क्या
Because I'm a poacher doesn't mean I dislike beasts. Hey, for your information, I received an owl from her just the other day. And as for her affection, I assure you, best thing in the world, finding a beast in your trap. The little bastard scratched it. It's not right.
Confringo! You start on it! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Confringo!
Stupid!
More Hago! Reducto!
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
Let's go. Let me go.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Incendio! Confringo! Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Confringo! Reparo! Levioso! Levioso! Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Confringo! Levioso! Accio! I should investigate.
Okay, I think ये पे सेव करते हैं and I have to go now. मेरे को एक और स्ट्रीम करूँगा, जस्ट अभी करूँगा, मैक्सिमम 15 मिनट बस. ठीक है चलो भाई, इसकी एक और स्ट्रीम होगी रात को मैं करूँगा, बट अभी के लिए एंड करता हूँ क्योंकि GTA भी खेलना है. तो बाय 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 एवरीवन, बाय.
I found you in